had enough with us.
Hello. Where you going? What's that? If you have to describe a woman with one food, what food you would describe her as?
Be honest to you, the food I got created with, and that's my favorite food.
What is the food?
I got created with.
But
What is the name of the food?
but tell us the food.
The food
rib
got created with. That's the only food.
Oh, the ribs.
Nice. Mr. Blackmoore?
No? I don't know if he's in now.
There's no wrong answer to that question. Anna.
What is that?
If you have to describe yourself using one food, what would that food be?
Food or fruit?
Fruit, everything. Food is food.
Cherry.
Why?
Why? Because cherry is a sweet thing, my brother. What again?
Just that.
Okay.
Anna just-
Next question. I asked him if it's food or fruit. So I said cherry because cherry sweet. Right, Stevie?
All that struggle just to ask her one question. When she didn't give me the question, she bold about the sweetness. Thank you, Anna. To describe yourself using one food, what would you describe yourself as? Describe, if you have to describe a woman. What's that? One question, come now. Come now. If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would you describe her as?
Using one food?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. A sweet food.
A sweet food? No, you have to give me the food.
One food. The KFC, you know,
It's finger licking good.
finger licking.
Wait a while. If you open the window. If you have to describe a woman using one food, if you have to describe yourself using one food, what would it be? Ooh. If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would it be?
Grapes.
Grapes? Why?
You feel loved in them. Understand? Love.
If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would it be?
Using one food?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? So many food out there?
Chicken.
Chicken. Any kind
A
of
lot of
chicken.
women like chicken. Especially pork. I'm sorry, pork. I mean pork.
To describe a woman using one food, what would it be?
If a woman using one food,
If you have to describe a woman using one food and one food only, what would it be?
I never really thought about it. I got to be. You know why? Because I got to sucking.
Have to describe a woman. Have to describe yourself using one food. What would that food be? Yes, only one food. And we don't want two food. We only want one food. What would that food be?
Hot wings.
Huh?
Hot wings.
Why?
Because they're spicy.
One question only. I am asking only one question. There are no wrong answer to that question. Listen to the question. Listen to it properly. If you have to describe your woman or a woman using only one, I don't have a ring. At least that don't ring. At least I see it. on your home screen. And I see the on your home screen. At least. Never let to see that. Question, if you have to describe yourself using one food, what food would that be?
A banana.
Why?
Because it's sweet and it's healthy.
Thank you very much. Hey, my name is Jordan Jerome. I host a show called What's This? And we go on the streets of Roseau asking people questions, various questions. Today we only have one question asking you today. Only one question. There is no wrong answer to that question. Eddie. Do you understand? You have a whole range of answers to that question. And the question is, if you have to describe a woman using any food, only one food, what would you describe her as?
Well, gentlemen, I would really describe the woman as a good chef. Only cooking what? Macaroni and cheese mixed with sausage. And that's the favorite things of the women. If you go to any supermarket now, you won't find macaroni and cheese like that. Not by the cashier. Yes, they are there by 10, by 5, because why? Most of the women do not like the heat of the fire, so they like to go into the fast food, macaroni and cheese and sausage. But if I had to cook macaroni and cheese, I would have put a mixed vegetables in it, just for a little taste, and then I would be eating something healthy, healthier than what the woman would have ever given me. But I congratulate some of the girls. Yes, you cannot cook, but macaroni and cheese, you can boil it. That's my answer, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome, Eddie. Okay.
Easy like that.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, easy like that.
Why?
Yeah?
Okay. Since we go around the streets of Roseau asking one question and only one question only, you understand? Today is just one question. They have no wrong answer. They have a wide range of answers to that question. So if you just think of the question properly, you get a great answer. Don't just give me any random answer. Give me an answer that's actually meaningful to you. You understand me? If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would it be?
Food.
Yes, a food, fruit, anything.
Pepper, really?
What is it?
Pepper. Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper, a food or something. Pepper.
Pepper is a
Pepper.
food.
No.
Pepper
fruit.
is a seasoning. Oh, you mean the pepper? But why?
Everything hot.
Everything.
Everything hot. Everything hot. Everything.
Everything spicy. So you like hot pepper? No seasoning pepper, nah?
Seasoning pepper. Hot pepper is too good. Hot pepper.
If you have to describe a woman using one fruit or food, anything is possible, okay? What would it be?
One fruit
Any
or
food.
food?
Any food.
Any food.
Yeah.
A braffy.
A broth?
Yeah.
Why?
Your mother.
Well, why though? Why a broth?
You tell me any food you know.
Any food.
A braff because I didn't, for me that's my best food. It's a braff.
It have everything.
It's everything in it. You like?
Yes, I don't just see one, right? If you have to describe a woman using one food, the food can be a fruit or it can be a food. Everything is fruit. But one. If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would that food be?
A mango.
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
Mango.
Yeah, but why? Why a mango?
I like mango. Rosy mango. You check?
Rosy mango. So, what question? What question?
Okay.
You any question already?
Yeah.
One food to describe a woman.
One food.
Yeah.
Macaroni.
Why?
Because one coming in cheese and one coming in box. That is why. So
One coming in cheese and one coming in a box.
Okay. When you see the woman great, that means they do good. When you see it coming in the box, it well packaged. So you can do what you want.
If you have to describe a woman, your wife, your girlfriend, anybody, as one food, using one food, what would that food be?
Shrimp.
Wait. Why shrimp?
Why shrimp? Because shrimp is a lovable food. The shrimp I like to eat.
I like shrimp. I like shrimp.
So long, but actually thinking we could just nick one here now.
I like shrimp.
Last 20 minutes coming from
I like shrimp very much. I like shrimp. Do you speak English?
I don't know what you mean. Sorry.
Food. Fruits. Fruits.
Yeah.
Food.
Food. I
Yeah.
eat food.
If
yeah.
you have to describe German. If you have to describe her, she as a food. One food. What would that food be?
Oh, I think not that the food is. This is my wife. Yeah. Okay.
He said he can't describe her as a food. He says wife. We don't know problems to like this. Thank you.
I don't know.
It's your preference. What if you have to describe a woman?
Big macaroni.
Why? You just think of a random food there for me.
Huh?
You just think of a random food there for me.
Yeah, random food.
No man, think about it. You have to describe a woman using a food. Think about the food. What would you describe a woman as?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't say that.
Yeah, you don't have a woman. Yeah, how much woman you have been right?
That's bad.
Big macaroni. Why you say big macaroni?
That's what women love.
That's what woman love.
Yeah, that's women love.
But a woman looking like a big macaroni?
Yeah, to me, it look like a big macaroni. I want to watch them like eating.
Shit! It's a preference. There's no way you can get a preference question wrong because there's no wrong answer for your preference. So is there?
Alright.
No. Alright, so the question we have today is if you have to describe a woman using one food, fruit, anything, what would that be?
Ice cream.
Why?
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Ice cream.
I think they love ice cream.
It's safe to say that's going to be a very
Soft
cold
like ice
woman.
cream. They're very soft. Not the coldness.
Not the coldness.
The softness, the sweetness and deliciousness of it.
Of ice cream.
Yes, of ice cream.
There you have it. Julian Revere, people.
Thank you.
Use those. So you can answer. You sure you saw it? I don't. Okay. I don't answer you lying, eh? So you can try and answer then. Okay. If you have to describe a woman using one food, the food can be a fruit, anything. What would it be?
Delicious.
A what?
Delicious.
Delicious? But that's a food. A food can be delicious, but a kind of food.
Kind of food.
I'll repeat what you say.
Describe the kind of food.
No, just any food. Any food. A woman, just to describe her as a food. Yeah, any food. It can be a fruit. A fruit is food.
Okay. Oh, a salad.
A salad. What kind of salad?
A salad with raisins.
A salad with raisins.
Yeah. Fig.
Fig. And raisins and fig? That salad is full of everything. So it's a full woman.
Carrot.
A carrot.
Yeah.
A nice kind of a healthy woman.
Yeah.
Healthy woman. You like them nice? Okay, thanks a lot, bro. Thanks. So do that question. You understand me? This is the question. If you have to describe a woman using one food, it can be a fruit food, it can be a food you cook in your kitchen. One food you have to describe the woman. Think about the question. If you have to describe a woman using one food, what would that food be? A pilau. Why?
Because it's all mixed, you know what I mean? You have the rice, you have the peas, you have the chicken, the curry, you know what I mean?
So then what all these things represent in a part in a woman?
Yes.
Entertain me now. The rice is the...
You have the...
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this is the Heritage, just opened last weekend, soft opening. It's a nouveau type bar and restaurant catering to young people, young professionals, millennials and so on. We do promotions here every weekend.
So that's the name of the, that's the name?
Oh, well, Belia is the name
of a drink.
Of a drink. Look at the drink.
Yeah. I know. I thought you named the bar the joint.
No, well, the name was even Heritage.
Oh, Heritage.
Yeah. So, Bel Air is promoted by Rick Ross and Nipsey Hussle, Rod Soul, and DJ Khaled and these guys. Very, very popular.
So that's where we should
That's
come.
what we're doing today,
That's where we should come.
And then we have Zvedka running to the 2 for 10 on the a lot of flavors, doing well. People love the flavors. Thank you.
Nice, thanks a lot.
Very well.